I could a tale unfold whose lightest word would harrow up thy soul, freeze thy young blood.
All your base, Chris.
Hello again, All Your Base Chris here. This time we've got another epic journey, and yet again it's raining. We are going all the way to Scotland now for this next gig. A little place called Burrow Head on the Isle of Whithorn. Now, if you're of a certain age, you might already know about the Isle of Whithorn. The Isle of Whithorn is the place where Edward Woodward, I love saying that name, Edward Woodward met a horrible fiery end in the bowels of a Wicker Man. That is in fact where they filmed that scene and where most of the film itself was filmed. So that's where I'm gigging today. Now don't worry, I'm not going to end up burning a Wicker Man. Well, fingers crossed at least, as I've checked the calendar. I'm a bit further along from the summer solstice than that. So I'm now going to hit the road, and the next time I speak to you, we should be at our first stop, because as this is an electric vehicle, I am probably going to have to stop to put some juice in it at some point. It is a hybrid, so I can put petrol in a pinch, but who wants to do that? We want to save the planet and everything. But yeah, anyway, thanks very much. I will see you in a little while. Hello, first stop so far. I haven't stopped for fuel or anything. I had to stop for a call of nature. So I'm currently in a lay-by on the A69. Nice. And I'm down to 79 miles of electric range and 71 miles of petrol range. So that's 150 miles of range left, and I've got 116 miles to go, so I could, if I wanted to, just go full pelt and get there nice and early. However, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to drive along. I've put my petrol engine on this little bit of the journey to try and save the electric, because it's going to be a lot easier to put petrol in than it is electric today, because there's only a couple of charging stations on the way and they're likely to be full. And also, with this being a hybrid, I don't like to take up charging stations at peak time because I don't really need to use them if I don't want to. So yeah, we're going to head on. The next stop will be when I stop to put fuel, or if I can get a sneaky charge I will. But in the meantime, see you in a bit. Oh, before I go, just to let you know, the weather continues to be abysmal, as you can see. So thanks a lot, catch you in a bit. Hello, had to stop, another call of nature. Not quite there yet. I did however stop to put some more petrol in the car, but yeah, it's not a bad little journey this. So I'm about 20 miles away from, about 20 minutes away from the next charging station. I haven't put any charge in the car yet. I'm going to try my luck when I get there and see what's what. Anyway, you take care. See you in a bit. Well, I'm here. Oof, that was a hell of a journey. Those, I forgot how awful those last sort of 40 miles are. All single lane tracks and stuff like that. But here we are, we're at Burrow Head, as you can see. So next thing I'm going to do is go in. I'm going to answer a call of nature. I've only got a small bladder. And then I'm going to go in, get the lay of the land, set the gear up, and then I'm going to go for a little wander around the island, because I'm not on for about 3.5 hours. Okay, catch you in a bit.
Good times for a change. Seems a life of high make a good man turn bad. So please, 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 let me get what I want this time. the first time. Lord knows it would be the first time. Never mind.
Sometimes I hate my job, you know, travelling miles and miles and miles and miles. Sometimes it's not so bad, I have to say. You know what I mean? Right, well, I think I've found it. We're going down, 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 down. Ooh, it's a bit unstable underfoot. Down we go. Ooh. It's a bit beautiful here, mind, I have to say. And considering I drove all the way here in torrential rain, sleet, snow, caravans, I have to say that the weather here is a little bit glorious. I'm going to get all burnt on my bald head. So, watch out for the cliffs. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I believe here we have the remainders of the Wicker Man. Yep, absolutely. If you have a look here, carved into the rock, PC 1972, which is the year the Wicker Man was filmed. But I'd just like to have a quick look at this absolutely beautiful coastline. Kind of sums up Scotland, really. Beautiful, but a little bit craggy. Wrong one move and bam. So while I've got you, are you enjoying these little gig diaries? I'm not planning on doing too many of them, as I am semi-retired at this point and I won't be doing many more gigs. But I thought I'll only do them when they're interesting, like this one. And it took me nearly 4 hours to drive here, and I've got a 4-hour drive back. But I have to say, at this point, it was worth it. I really think so. I mean, just look. Well, only an hour to go before I'm on stage. I've had my crisps, I've had my energy drink, and I think I'm prepared and ready to go. The weather here has turned a little bit less than clement. It was beautiful before. I managed to take the drone up for a couple of shots. But really, now all I need to do is get ready to go. Hello. Right, an hour before I go on, this is the state of play. As you can see, we've got 20 miles of electric range left and 100 miles of petrol range. And that GPS is programmed for the nearest electric charger, which is in Newton Stewart. So the idea is after I do the gig, I'm going to jump in the car, I'm going to fly straight to that electric charger point, get a quick 15-minute charge, which should put me up to over about 75% of the battery, which should, in theory, touch wood, get me enough range to get home without having to stop again. I do, in an emergency, have a petrol canister in the car which I can use to get me home in an emergency, because there is a stretch of road where there's no petrol stations as we go over the mountains, and I don't want to be caught short. I have actually been caught short before, and the AA had to come and take me to a petrol station, and I'm never hoping to go through that again. But yeah, an hour to go, all going well. It should be a good little gig. It's Naomi, she's looking after me tonight.
Yes, taking very good care of him.
This is the beautiful venue. Please ignore the awful take that. Right then, that was a really good gig, really pleasurable, well received, and all the staff there and management are really, really pleasant, really nice to deal with. So that's me now about to hit the road. Travelling off to Newton Stewart now to try and find that electric charging station. Thanks again. I'll hopefully see you when I'm charging. Bye. Well, so the good news is I managed to get here, get a charge. I'll hang around here for about 15 minutes. Well, stroke of luck, Newton Stewart did have a rapid charger. So I'm going to be here for the next sort of 20 minutes or so, giving the car a little bit of a boost. And that way I should then be able to fly home without any hassle. Hello. It's the day after the night before. As you can see, I'm home. I'm currently editing the video you're watching. And I have to say it was a really horrible drive home. Absolutely abysmal. On the way home, I nearly hit a deer. I nearly ran into a car that was on the other side of the road with no lights on, which was driving through the woods. And then when I got a bit closer to home, the fog had descended, so it took me, I was driving at 35 miles an hour, so it actually took me 4.5 hours to get home. Hence, no update when I got in, because I got in, snarled at my bed, and fell into it. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little gig diary. It was a really nice gig, and I look forward to seeing you for some more videos. Take care now. Bye-bye.